Good evening and welcome back to the Minor Dome in Ballarat for the Ballarat Miners to take on the Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence, the best young talent in the country. Steve Murphy in commentary alongside me, Travis Hewish. Great to have your company wherever you are listening tonight. Sit back and enjoy what should be a fascinating contest. Trav, good evening to you. We've just seen a close game in the women's, won by the home side, and looking forward to, again, I've seen your boys on one occasion this year, Ballarat. They were very, very impressive, and looking forward to watching them tonight.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see how they go. Not having Marquise Coleman today.
He does look like he's out. He's not changed, so he won't participate in the game. The Miners have taken all before them this year. They're the only undefeated side at 7-0, sitting on top of the table. The Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence have had their moments throughout the season as well. From their 9 games, their 4 wins and 5 defeats so far, but have taken on and defeated some very good quality opposition this year. So interesting to see what they can bring to the table tonight. They'll use their bench pretty widespread, rotate a lot of guys on and off that bench tonight, and very systematic sort of basketball, but they're very athletic up and down the floor. They get up and down and very good at both ends of the floor. So both defensively and offensively will put some sort of test on the Ballarat boys tonight, Trav.
Yeah, super excited to see one Josh Coonan. Grew up in Ballarat before he moved down to Melbourne as an under 18. Very exciting to see how he's going.
So he'd be in the lineup as well tonight. Now, the boys are going through their final routine. This Ballarat side just littered with a lot of stars for our Canberra crowd listening tonight. First time you might gaze your eyes on the Ballarat Miners side. Number of players to look out for. Melbourne United's Sam Short is one in the number 5 jersey. Kiwani, who's just found his way onto the Sydney Kings roster for next season. He's in the number 17, and Denga Kuth. Now, how good has this man been this year? Denga Kuth in the 22. He was with the Sydney Kings. He's just been picked up by the new franchise in the Phoenix, and what a player he is. It was only a matter of time because he has really dominated this competition so far in 2019.
Yeah, Brendan Joyce reckons he's a potential NBA player.
That's huge, isn't it?
Very.
Picked up a basketball for the first time at 13, I believe. 2 years later, was a development player in the NBL with the Sydney Kings. Now, that is phenomenal. Never had played basketball prior to the age of 13, I'm told.
Size speaks, Steve.
Well, yeah, I guess it does. You know what? There would have been a number of sports, too, that would have loved to have him as well. Just that size, that prototype for all of it. You could whack you could whack some sort of football jumper on him as well. He could probably play soccer. He could be a lethal striker with his size as well inside the box. So he would have been plenty for a lot of sports. But basketball has won him, and it's to the benefit of Australia, really, because we're getting to see that man's exploits on a much bigger stage continuously than just the NBL1, which has been such a phenomenal competition. A lot of players putting their hands up for contracts in the main gig next season. I think an important start here. The Ballarat side traditionally has started this year and been able to get on top of sides very, very early. So the Centre of Excellence will want to be on their guard early, be in the game, and at least cause something and not have to play too much catch-up. Because one thing is for sure, against this Miners side, Trav, it's pretty hard to score a lot of points in a row consecutively against them. You might get a little run on, but it's pretty hard to put those 10, 15-point runs against them. They're just so well drilled under Joyce and so well structured that you just can't get those runs. So to slip too far down with their offensive weapons is going to be a tough gig.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Very handy to have the expertise of Brendan Joyce to make sure those sort of things don't happen as well.
So close to tip-off. Giddy making his way out on the floor alongside Lee. The number 18 jumper, you spoke about Josh Coonan. He's out there as well. Bannon in the 10. And alongside all those guys for company is Taran Armstrong. The guard out there on the floor as well. And here comes the imposing figure of a Kuth Fox. Short wanders up. Evans Jr. as well to shake the referee's hand. And then, if you don't mind, the man who's now become a king, Kiwani in the 17. We're set to get underway from the Minor Dome tonight. Steve Murphy alongside me is Travis Hewish. Stay tuned one way or the other. It's going to be an exciting contest before our very eyes tonight. NBL1 action. Jump ball goes away. Well, Akuth won it, but straight away Giddy, and hands off immediately across to Armstrong with the centre of excellence. Bannon, and now Giddy, centre of excellence to control the ball to start with. Bannon looks to go himself, drives inside the paint, puts up the jumper, and the first points of the night to the visitors.
Yeah, strong move. Strong move. Looks like a big, strong fella.
Short immediately up the floor to Evans Jr. around to Fox. Now, Kawani. Sam Short around on the right, drives and blocked there by Bannon, Josh Bannon. Nice block. Ball will go back to Ballarat. The Miners, Short puts up the jumper, opening points for the home team of the night. A couple to Sam Short. Quickly up the ball goes Armstrong. Hands across to Giddy, steps around Kawani. Little hook shot's good. Couple of buckets for the centre of excellence. They're going 2 from 2. Short. Talented burn. Fox. Outside. Evans Jr. misses. Kawani offensive rebound off the glass. Sydney Kings, that's what you can look forward to. Armstrong for centre of excellence. 4 points apiece. Fast start to this one. Exciting brand of basketball. Giddy drives in on the left. Under the hoop. Taken away. Bartakuth feeds across. Well, try to go Kawani. Giddy steals it back. Quickly across Armstrong. And now Coonan. Giddy. Coonan. Open is Bannon for 3. And the moment that left his hand, he knew it was good.
Yeah, great inside-out play there by Coonan.
How's the start? 2 and a bit in, Trav. Both sides hot with the ball. Kawani out to Short. Evans Jr. in the pocket. Puts it up. Giddy taps it back down to Coonan. Comes up, well, wild pass there. That's the first mistake for either side, really, of the match. Fast-paced start, this one. Let's hope the guys can keep it going throughout the duration of the night. This is Fox bringing it back up the floor. Akuth. Now, Kawani puts up the jumper for 2. Doesn't go. Evans Jr. there. Rebound, down for 2. Evans Jr.
There's 3 offensive boards already for the Ballarat Miners.
Armstrong and Giddy both involved. Coonan. Inside, Armstrong off the glass. Nice ball fed inside there.
Off-ball movement's the key. This whole entire offense is going to be built around off-ball movement for the centre of excellence.
Started well, 9 to 6. Short. Puts up the jumper. Draws some contact. Doesn't get the bucket. Will go to the line, Sam Short. Sam Short so far this year, 70% from the free throw line. He's 15 points averaging. 4 rebounds, as many assists as well for that man. Very good player. 4th season at the Miners. Sam Short makes the first one good. Both buckets good. We're back to a 1-point ball game. 6:48 remaining in the opening term for the Minor Dome. Giddy and Short battling. This is Coonan. Now wide across to Lee. Lee drives, draws some contacts by Fox, and he looks displeased there, Trav.
Yeah, it looked like he got all ball. Maybe a little bit of hand.
Josh Fox played in Fiji and for Fiji in the 2021 Asian Cup qualifiers. Lee makes the first one count.
Haven't missed yet. Centre of excellence,
I was
haven't missed.
About to say to you, how efficient, and your eyes lit up, 100%. Obviously can't keep that run for the night, but they've started very nicely. Centre of excellence. Kwani around to Fox. Short. Giddy goes to ground. In fact, it was Lee. Fox. Stripped of the ball by Coonan. Miners ball.
Very fast-paced. A lot of energy.
Yeah, it is.
Very early.
Well, that's what centre of excellence do. They get up and down the floor. Very versatile, very athletic about their play. Enough to cause some headaches for the number one side in the competition.
Well, they do run 12 deep. Most of them get about 15 minutes a game.
They do. Short, nice move, draws the contact off the glass. Go to the line for a three-point play and to tie the game up at 11 apiece. Sam Short. Doesn't go. Uncharacteristic for Sam Short. Giddy. Long ball. Out. Lee puts it up. Akuth taps it down to Short.
Ballarat change it up there with a bit of a half-court press. Forced a tough shot for the pass for Australia. Great
Evans
transition.
Jr. draws the contact this time. And he'll go to the line for the three-point play. And the Miners, for the first time tonight, lead the contest. 5:51 remain. Already three team fouls up for centre of excellence. So we'll see a couple of changes here. Checking into the game will be Wigness for the centre of excellence, and alongside him for company as well in the number 6, Hunter Clark. There's Evans Jr. It's a little Bo Peep, but it goes in for a couple of points. Well, three-point play, I should say, really. Now Wigness, now it's a Bannon. Wigness.
In a bit of a zone here.
Wigness, prominence is coming on, feeds it. Well, try to go back across, inboard across to Jones, but taken away. Evans Jr. combines across to Short. Now Fox and Evans Jr. Kawani puts up the three, and Kuth had it knocked away from him. The ball goes out off the hands of Blake Jones. It'll be a Miners ball. 14 remain on the shot clock. 5:16 remain in the opening term. Home team with the ball, leading the contest by 2. Evans Jr., thank you very much, 2 points for that man. Margin goes to 4. Wigness brings it up court to the visitors.
Tough assignment there for Clark to defend Evans Jr. in the post.
Wigness, nice ball out wide for Jones for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound comes to Kawani. Takes on Wigness, drives inside the paint and tries to put it up, draws some contact. We'll go to the line.
Nice coaching adjustment by Joyce here to go into the zone. It's really forced Basketball Australia to throw up a few threes and stay out of the paint.
Kawani now at the line. 75% for this man from the line so far in 2019. First one's good. Makes both buckets. Giddy hands off to Wigness. It's a 9-0 run now to the Miners. Opening quarter. Giddy wants Wigness to go to the right. Flank does. Now passes back inboard across to Clark. Giddy. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Wigness wants to put a shot up, feeds out, shot clock beats it. Good defensive play by Ballarat.
Yeah, this zone's really thrown him out of whack. They didn't even get it down to the 3-point line until the 8-second mark.
Sam Shaw with the ball, brings it up the floor, past halfway. Akuth. Massive unit. Evans Jr. little hook, no good. Bannon, aggressive rebound. Comes up with it, hands off to Giddy, brings it up the floor. Drives inside the paint, tries to take on Fox, flicks it out wide. Jones is a little open, takes on Akuth, steps inside. Bannon fakes around short, drives back. Too slick for Giddy, nearly takes the referee in the head on the way through. Baseline ball goes to Fox and the home team. Fast-paced game, 3:50 remain in the opening term, 17-11. At the Minor Dome, the home team, the undefeated side, leading Sway by 6. Only committed the 1 foul as well, Ballarat, in this opening quarter. Kawani. Inside for Fox, puts up the jumper, it's good. 2 points to Fox. Wigness, Jones, guarded by Lingard. Wigness, out wide, Bannon puts up the 3. He's been good tonight. Nice shot, his second 3 of the night.
And 8 points for Bannon now, early on.
Great start to the match, 5 points the margin. Lingard. Short, wants a screen. No, doesn't get it in the end. Now Lingard. Jones. It'll be a Ballarat ball. Substitution. Checking in the game is Lee. Tien Rong Lee. 2 Lees out there for the Centre of Excellence tonight. Short puts it up off the rim. Kiwani with the offensive rebound. It's good. 2 points. 7 points the margin. 2 3/4 minutes remain in the opening period. Wigness, a 180-degree spin, puts it up. Has to mop it up, but draws some contact on the way through. Fox with the foul on him. He's second personal tonight. Fox checks out. Not a bad replacement. Evans Jr. Wigness gets the first to go. Still going at a high percentage rate. The Canberra-based side so far tonight. Gets both. Doesn't matter how it goes in as long as it drops. And for the first time tonight, we're going to see Principal Singh into the game. Kiwani. Evans Jr. Evans, little left mid hook, taken by Jones, gets the rebound, back across to Wigness. Controlled much of the ball since coming on, tries to drive in amongst short, taken away, but Evans Jr. flicks across Kiwani, drives underneath, reverse layup is good. Clark feeds to Lee. Inside the Singh. Clark for 3 from downtown. Can't get it to go. Lingard comes up with a rebound. Feeds across to Short. Why not? Along the left wing. Kiwani. Combining with Fisher. Kiwani drives, draws the contact and almost drops. Tips out, but we'll go to the line for a couple.
Kwani's been real hard to stop off that drive on the perimeter there. Need to find an answer to stop him.
.127 remain. Centre of Excellence are in bonus territory now, so could be a few free throws late potentially for Ballarat. Kwani with the first. Now the second.
That's a 10-point first quarter already for Kwani.
Weakness to bring it up the floor. Now Jones. Clark. Weakness. Against short Weakness. Flicked out. Travel called.
Too much dribble by Weakness. A couple of ends in a row now. A couple of turnovers by him. Just trying to do a little too much.
Just a 4-0 run at the moment. That field goal percentage, 53 to 56. Centre of Excellence going at 56 so far tonight.
On the back of that 5-for-5.
Shot comes off the glass by Short. Not go. Clark. Fisher almost takes it for Ballarat. Weakness draws some contact. The foul will go against the number 10, Fisher. So 9 points the lead. 52 seconds remain in the opening term here from the Minor Dome in Ballarat. Hello to all our listeners, particularly the visitors listening to us from Canberra tonight. Jones. Weakness, guarded by Short. Steps around to the right and loses. Well, gets the ball back in the end. Hands to Clark. Clark, jumper up, off the rim. Comes down, last touch off Ballarat. Centre of Excellence will get the ball back. Fast start to this one. Lee. Weakness, thought about the three, takes on Short, thought about the two. Lee, the other variety, puts it up. Lingard gets the rebound, hands across to Short. Seven seconds remain in the opening term. Short with the ball, Ballarat to get the last shot. Sam Short, not too many better men to have it. He gets the foul and will go to the line late with 2 seconds remaining in the quarter to extend the margin to 11.
Yeah, Shorty's ability there to change a pace with that high dribble really threw them out of the play there. And the big fellas had to come over and help out.
Giddy checks in for Weakness with 2 seconds remaining on the clock. Short gets the first to go. And this will be where our scoring ends for the quarter. It'll be an 11-point buffer that the Ballarat boys will take into the quarter time. It's good. On the back of it, a 6-0 run late. One big shot by Giddy here. And doesn't go. So the opening stanza ends 27-16. A handy 11-point lead to the Ballarat Miners. Trav, what did you make of the opening term?
Yeah, really fast-paced first 5 minutes. The Ballarat Basketball Australia 5 for 5 and then missed 7 in a row.
So it certainly went down from there. What about some of our big scoring leads? A couple of boys there putting up some good numbers in the opening term.
Yeah, Kwani with 10. Shorty with Sam Short, sorry, trying to use nicknames. Has 8. Kwani has 3 rebounds as well. And then on the Centre of Excellence side, you've got Bannon with 8, and then it's slim pickings from then on. And Weakness and Josh Coonan has 2 rebounds each.
Well,
Steve, a really good adjustment by Coach Joyce there for the Miners to switch it up and get into a bit of a zone. That really put Basketball Australia out of whack there. They had lost their flow. Were really thriving in that early part of the game with their pick and roll and screens. The zones really stopped that.
Absolutely, 100%. Certainly changed the the feel of the game early on and come out at such a breakneck speed in the first 3 minutes of the contest. Centre of Excellence, you feel, will have to continue going at that high shooting range if they're to get the points tonight over the Ballarat side, who have early season favourites for the championship, you'd have to say, the way they've started the season. Put together a very nice roster has their side. Like I said, 4 wins from the first 9 games. There have been a lot of contests. Centre of Excellence, in fact, a couple of those losses have led by, you know, double digits during the game. So it could have even been a better start for them. So on paper, very much a playoff chance, even though they're in 12th at the moment. Very much a playoff team.
Yeah, supremely talented. Young fellas. You never know really what you're going to get across a 4-quarter game from them.
Great point by you earlier. They do rotate their bench, so a lot of the guys get a lot of minutes on the floor.
Yeah, and that's how they can keep up that pace. I think everyone's already played. Now that Bold Dengett's come in the game, it's the last person to come off the bench.
Well, such a promising start. Akuth hasn't had to do a lot yet.
No.
Hasn't really been dominant on the boards or anything noticeable so far in the game, so plenty of upside still for the home side as well. As the Centre of Excellence start with the ball, Lee feeds to Giddy and stolen away from Evans Jr.
Great active hands.
Evans Jr. drives in, and going down there was Giddy. Allowed an easy path to the bucket for Evans Jr. First 2 points, goes to the rush of the second.
A wonderful Euro step by Jeremy Evans.
Giddy with the ball. Feeds to Lee. Lee flicks it across. Dengett puts it up. Blocked there and taken by Akuth. Well, speak of the man, right on cue. Feeds it across. Kawani. Takes it. Evans Jr. puts it up. Rebound goes the way of Clark. And Centre of Excellence bringing up the floor with Giggy. Giddy. Dengett put a block on. Clark is open for 3 and drops it in. Nice shot. Assist by Giddy. Plenty of talent on that floor. They can certainly go offensive if they need to, Centre of Excellence. And there is a whistle. A foul called here. And it's going to go against the man on, Bold Dengett. It's called for the personal. Short. Evans Jr., Akuth. Stolen away. Bannon brings it up the floor for the Centre of Excellence. Looks to Dengett, goes himself, left mid off the glass, is good for 2.
And that's 10 for Bannon now. Been very good early on.
Couple of threes in amongst that as well for him tonight. 29-21, 8 points the lead to the Miners. Evans Jr. hit his knee on the way through, lost control. Giddy with the ball. Giddy. 2 more points, Centre of Excellence off the glass. Margin cuts back to that workable 6 now as Akuth just lums it up the court.
On the back of a couple of cheap turnovers, Miners will be looking at trying to protect the ball.
Short in Evans Jr. Well, as you speak.
3 in a row now.
Yep, high pass for the turnover. Now Clark gives to Giddy, returning the favour. Now Bannon. He's hot at the moment, almost stolen away Akuth. Well done, he does. Steals it, gives to Sam Short. He drives to the paint, puts it up off the glass, doesn't get it to go, comes down. Evans Jr. with a rebound, 2 points to that man. Breaks a 7-0 run, Trap.
Yeah, and that's 11 points for Jeremy Evans now.
Clark for his second 3 of the quarter. Just short. Bannon taps it down. Akuth takes it. Flicks across. And on the fast break, 2 points coming up. Well, not quite for Dunmore. He's fouled. Didn't get it to go, but will find himself at the line. Zach Dunmore.
Great young fellow with a bright future from Ararat. Young Zach Dunmore.
$7:13 remain in the second. That lead is 8. The youngsters doing a wonderful job here, wiping the floor. See a great seat here in the minor dome, over there in the corner as he takes a drink. Dunmore misses the first. Zach Dunmore wants to get his night going with a bucket. Second one's good. Nice shot by the youngster. 9 points the lead now. Lee feeds across out wide for Armstrong. Back inboard to Lee. Reverse layup is good.
Super athletic play there by Lee.
Fox, Kawani. Fox. Heavily guarded by Lee here. Flicks it out. Kawani gets a screen. Goes up against Lee. Kawani underneath the rim. Tough move there. Knocked away from him from Clark. Comes back to Fox. The mid-range jumper is no good. Clark gets a rebound. Great hustle by Clark. Feeds off to Armstrong. Immediately drives up the floor. Gives to Clark. He's outside 3 range. Well within his repertoire. Passes back to Bannon. Elects not to give the lead. Bannon for another 3. That's 3 tonight. Nothing but net. Bannon coming to the party here at the Minor Dome.
A very interesting decision that the Miners have gone back to a man. It's really let the flow of the Basketball Australia's offense just...
And now it goes out again. Deng trying to find short. And rattled just for the moment, the home side.
So 4 turnovers already this quarter.
Wow. How good has Bannon been?
Oh, he's been phenomenal.
And he's feeling it at the moment. Armstrong combining with Hunjung Lee. Armstrong back to Lee, who just lets it go out. Last touch come off the Miners. Oh, the Waitman or Fox it was. Take your pick. Armstrong to Lee. Lee drives to the paint. Takes on a Kuth, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Fox with a rebound for the Miners. Brings it up floor. And flicks it across to Kawani. Evans Jr.
Bit of a change-up in defense here by Basketball Australia. 2-3 zone.
Kuth takes it, flicks it out to Waitman. Back across to Evans Jr. Fox. A little floating pass. Kawani steps in the left, inside the paint. Nice little move. And how is that? Evans Jr. 6 points. Good game, Trav.
Very good game. Very good game. Energy's picked up again.
Bannon doesn't drop another bomb. Goes inside. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound with Evans Jr., who's been outstanding tonight. Kawani. Long ball out wide. Goes across teammate to Waitman. Back in board to Fox. Back to Waitman. Now Evans Jr. guarded by Lee. Kawani. Guarded by Armstrong. Steps inside the paint. Draws a contact against Armstrong. Goes to the line.
Hey, Kawani showing he's hard to guard when he's got a bit of head full of steam getting to the rim.
Going toe-to-toe at the moment, the centre of excellence. Matching Ballarat in a lot of areas. Giving a lot of free throws, but drawing a lot of fouls, Ballarat at the moment. Kawani misses the first. Said before, 75% from this range for this man in 2019. 17 points averaging in NBL1. Will join the Sydney Kings for next season. Gets the second to go. Lee passes in to Armstrong. Brings it up the floor. Hunjung Lee. Back across to Armstrong. Against Evans Jr. Pickpockets him, seals it away. Kawani back to Evans Jr. Right mid off the glass, rolls around the rim and drops in. It's good.
That's 15 for Evans Jr.
Lee. Jones back to Lee. Last touch off Evans Jr. Yes. The ball nearly leaves the arena.
Great active hands by Evans Jr. there. It's about 3 or 4 deflections now. A couple of steals he's got as well.
It's Travis Hewish in commentary alongside Steve Murphy this evening here at the Minor Dome in Ballarat. Lee has the ball back across to Coonan. Coonan. Travel called. As a Kuth was about to send it out of here in any case.
Actually, I lie, Steve. I give Evans Jr. some credit. He's got 5 steals, actually.
Had a good game. Had a good all-round game at the moment. Another timeout called, 4:09 remaining the opening half. 37-28, the home team leads. Trav, take us through some of the stats, please, mate.
Yeah, so we've got, it's evened out now. We're both at 48% from the field goal range. Ballarat Miners are yet to hit a 3. They're 0 for 4. Basketball Australia are 4 for 9. The tale of the game here is they've been to the line 14 times to make 11, sorry, and Basketball Australia have only been to the line 4 times. I guess that's the show of Big Dangakuth and the likes of Jeremy Evans and the boys. They're sort of just deterring them from trying to get to the paint. And 11 turnovers. You're never going to get to the line, and you're going to struggle to stay in games when you've got 11 turnovers with 4 minutes to go in the second. Individual leaders, we've got Evans with 15, Kawani with 11. Evans Jr. has 4 rebounds as well. And then on the Basketball Australia side, we've got Bannon with 13. And then only Giddy with 4. And leading their rebounds, you've got each with 2. Weakness, Clark, Coonan. And Coonan is actually leading them with assists for 2.
Great stuff there. Travis Hewish tonight joining Steve Murphy. About to come back out, like Trav alluded to, 4:09 remain in the opening half here. Referees are smiling as they come back out on the court, so I guess that's a positive sign. I'll tell you what, if you had said to me in the first 16 minutes of this game that Ballarat would have 0 3-pointers to their name, I would have thought you were joking. It's a surprise you brought up that. Interesting. They haven't put up many shots tonight, but
they've been able to get to the paint really comfortably. And
That's
Basketball
true.
Australia's really struggled to defend them from the perimeter, and they've struggled to defend them off their back screens and handoffs and things that they've been doing.
Kawani up court to Jones. Fox, I should say. Fox back across to Evans Jr. I was watching Jones just inside the paint, and he gets it now. Jones hands across to Lee. Two Lees combined. Now Kawani. Not Coonan, I should say. Lee. Lee backward jumper, puts it up off the rim. Comes down to Akuth, who gets fouled.
Is that Akuth scared him a little. He's ended up taking a really big fadeaway shot there.
Hunjung Lee gets the foul against him. And that's his first personal of the night. Akuth will go back and get the ball. Kawani. Up floor against Lee. Short. Evans. Waitman. Now Kawani. Back across. Evans takes on Lee. Slick pass to Akuth. 3-second shot clock. Akuth puts it up, draws some contact, and will go to the line.
Just again, the ability of Evans to get into the paint, get 2 feet into the paint, make a decision, draw the big fella up, get Akuth the ball. Really impressed with the Miners' ball movement. 3 or 4 times it's going side to side. Really opens up that lane.
Akuth, what can the man bring to the party from here? 75% from the free throw line this year. Adds to that tally with a first, averaging 8 rebounds, 3.5 blocks. His average a game, 10 points. Has so much to offer, but misses the second. Lee brings it down. Hunjung Lee gives across to Armstrong. To Coonan. Centre of excellence with the ball. Well taken away. Evans Jr. feeds to Waitman. Drives to the bucket. Waitman and puts it in for 2. Armstrong to Lee. Watched Lee a few weeks ago. So impressive he was. Back in Albury against the Bandits. Coonan. Armstrong, received from Lee to Jones, back to Lee, puts it up, the little jumper is good for 2. This time it's Tan Rong Lee, variety. Short to Akuth, Evans. Waitman puts it up, doesn't get it to go. Coonan comes up with a rebound, 2:15 remain in the half. Lee brings it up court. Unjung Lee feeds across. Rebound comes up with Short, brings it up the floor. Kawani, Waitman drives against Jones, stepped out. It'll be a centre of excellence ball.
Yeah, great close out there by Jones, forcing Waitman to go on his right down the baseline behind the backboard.
And 40-30, it's a 10-point margin at the moment to Ballarat, just holding the young guns of the Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence by 10 points, just at arm's length at the moment at bay. But shooting percentage starting to come down a bit for the Centre of Excellence by Trav. Yeah, 46%. Still 4 for 10 from the three-point line at 40%. That's not too bad. That 12 turnovers, though, they've added on another couple since we spoke last about it. Have a look at the floor time. We've spoke about the floor time, Trav. Evans Jr., Short, have both played 15 minutes out there at the moment. Kawani has played 16. And then have a look at the Centre of Excellence. You've got Armstrong, Coonan, Jones, Lee. They're all under 10 minutes.
Yep. Yeah. And it's why they can keep the pace up, which is what they've been doing.
$1:59 remain in the half, 40-30. Ballarat certainly haven't got away in the contest. Centre of Excellence continuing to have their moments in the game. Amongst a couple of cameo performances, namely Bannon, who tonight has shot the lights out with 13 points. Leader out there, Evans Jr., the man in the number 2 for Ballarat Miners. He leads the way at the moment. The Centre of Excellence will bring it up court. Lee, quick flick across, gives to Clark, steps inside, back to Coonan. Coonan out wide, Jones open for 2, doesn't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Clark, offensive rebound, back out. Wigness with the ball, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wigness takes it for 3, puts a high lob up, comes down Kawani. Takes the rebound. Evans Jr. to Short. Melbourne United man flicks it out across. Well, Akuth, not normally his go for 3, proves that way. Last touch comes off Coonan. It'll be a Miners ball. Take 2. Kawani, high lob to Akuth. Drives against Jones, blocked by Lee, but a foul call. Clark not happy with it.
How's that drive though, Steve? That's a 7-footer. Couple metres out from the perimeter, taking it hard to the rim.
Big Akuth goes back to the line. So Akuth from the free throw line. First bucket's good. 11 points the lead now, 1:28 remain in the half. This is the second. Jones to Wigness, up the floor on the right wing, brings it up, gives to Coonan. Steps to the right, back to Lee, across to Wigness. Gets a screen from Jones, flicks out. Jones for 3. Hits the backboard. Kawani just ran into his teammate there. No harm done. Evans Jr. fed to Short, gets it back. And now Fisher. Fisher, little lob up. No, Kawani offensive rebound, comes up with a ball. Heavy traffic taken away. Wigness and Jones combine. Wigness flicks it back to Coonan. Off the board, Jones tips it in. 2 points, centre of excellence, 40 seconds remain in the opening half. Evans Jr. with the ball for Ballarat. They lead by 9. The home team in front. Akuth with the ball. Passes back to Evans. Now Kiwani. Kiwani to short. Evans steps inside hard against Clark. Off the glass, comes down, gets his own ball, then goes fouled against Coonan.
Evans' eyes lit up there where he saw Hunter Clark defending him. Just went hard.
18 seconds remain. Evans Jr. to add to his tally. So the guy's just checking the floor there. Akuth not totally satisfied with the floor. So Evans Jr. to have a couple of shots. And gets the first to go with a bit of work. And misses the second. That's his first miss from the line tonight. Wigness takes the ball. 11 seconds remain in the half. Centre of excellence with the last play of it. More than likely anyway. Wigness out wide. Giddy. Giddy back to Wigness. Thinks about the three. Puts up the shot now. It's short. That is half time. And the home team, the Ballarat Miners, the undefeated side in the competition, lead at 42-32. The Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence.
Something's going on here. It's
well and truly in the game.
I don't think we're calling a tech foul here.
Talk us through that, Trav.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there.
They are going to half time.
I think it's going to be something after that.
Yeah.
In the third quarter, I did see the ref call a tech.
Did you see which side he looked at?
I think it'll be for the Basketball Australia.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Trav, just talk us through some of those stats as we go to half-time with a 10-point lead to Ballarat.
Yeah, so Jeremy Evans with a huge first half. 16 points, 6 boards, and 4 assists filling the stats. Kiwani with 11, 5, and 2 himself. Interesting, Steve, we didn't see Bannon for a large chunk of that second quarter in his 13 points. And we have clear rebounding leaders with the Ballarat Miners at 24-15. The turnovers at 8-12. I'll give some credit to Evans. He's also got 6 steals.
Impressive game all around the board, doing well. So at halftime here from the Miner Dome, it's 42-32, the home team lead it. Join us again shortly. Big second half still coming up on NBL1 action. Welcome back to the Ballarat Minor Dome here in Ballarat. It is hot on the floor tonight. The Ballarat Miners leading 42-32. Earlier game tonight, if you missed it, it was Ballarat Rush winning their second game of the season to go to a record of 2-5, I think it is now, or 2-6, I should say. 2-6 for Ballarat, 2 wins and 5 losses for Ballarat Rush in the women. And the Basketball Centre of Excellence lost their 10th straight match to start the year. And for the men, we have a 10-point lead to the home side, the Miners, who are unbeaten, the only unbeaten side at the top of the table at the moment. The 12th place Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence with 4 wins from their 9 games heading into the match have pushed Ballarat so far in the contest, led early on in it, but they've been just held at arm's length. Travis Hewish is alongside Steve Murphy in commentary tonight. We have just under a minute remaining. And Trav, how do you reckon the second half's going to pan out here? Do you see Ballarat potentially pulling away and going on with the job, or do you think the Centre of Excellence can continue this shooting and continue to keep pace with the champs?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to find out. It'll be interesting to see how the Centre of Excellence defend the Miners and whether they can clog up their drive and easy access into the paint and keep them off the free throw line. That 20 in that first half is just way too many.
Well, we're not too far away from the start. Last couple of messages from Brendan Joyce to the Ballarat side. They're about set to roll. It's hard when you look at that Ballarat team, Trav, who you want to have the ball, because you want all of them to have the ball. It's hard to pick just one guy. In a clutch game, if it was coming down to the wire, so many avenues to the bucket.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're a loaded list. So here's that tech foul. It actually was against the Centre of Excellence.
Okay, so it'd be interesting what it was actually for. So we're going to start with Evans Jr. having the shot. So in effect, as we start the second half, it won't be a 10-point, it'll be a 12-point lead to the Miners, and the Miners will start with the ball. So Evans Jr. is putting together some sort of game tonight.
He's got 18 now.
Kawani to Fox. Evans Jr. back to Fox for 3. Fox puts it up, doesn't go. What a start that would have been for the Miners. Giddy with the ball, brings it up court and feeds to Armstrong. Back across to Bannon. Giddy. Armstrong. Giddy drives to the right. Back, well, Kawani almost copped it in the snoz, and it goes out of bounds, and baseline ball. Yes. Will go the way of Giddy.
Throw that one up, young fella. Use the most of Coonan's height and athleticism.
Giddy, long pass out to Lee, steps around Akuth, puts up a big one on the shot clock. Fox comes up with it and feeds across to Short. And Short, inboard across, Evans Jr., Fox back to Kawani. Fox, thought about the fadeaway jumper inside to Akuth. Drew the contact, otherwise it was party time to Akuth. Goes to the line. Ominous signs early on here. Ballarat have come out. Looking good to start the second half. Can the Centre of Excellence stay in the contest for long enough against Ballarat? Give themselves a chance in the final quarter. Two. Both shots in by Akuth. Armstrong brings it up against Short. Back to Bannon. So good tonight. Giddy inside. Akuth steals it away, takes it. And then he's fouled.
Something I do like, though, your big fella getting a steal or a rebound from under the rim and just trying to push the pace. Just tried to do a little too much.
It'll be a centre of excellence ball. Armstrong. Now Giddy, well, straight into the leg of Akuth. He takes the ball, drives to the bucket. Giddy knocks it away, but the foul was there. And Akuth, not for the first time in this quarter, will go to the line. Big Akuth, 8:41 remains in the third. That margin about to increase. Recently signed to the roster of the new NBL side Phoenix. Former Sydney King. Armstrong, pickpocketed by Evans Jr. Back, Short's come off his foot. No. Oh, it has. Yes, it has come off Short's foot. So it'll be a centre of excellence ball. Armstrong will take it from the sideline. 13 seconds remain on the shot clock. 8:30 remain in the quarter. 16-point margin. Starting to go further and further out. Centre of excellence yet to score in this period. Bannon. Back inside. Coonan. Coonan puts it up and misses everything. Bannon's knocked over the baseline.
It's the presence of Deng Akuth again. Just really forcing Basketball Australia to fade away, loop around. Just can't get a straight line to the ring.
Short to Kawani, back to Fox. Short gets a block, puts it up for two off the rim. Fox gets the offensive rebound, comes back against Coonan outside. Kawani puts it up, doesn't go. It was for three. Bannon takes the rebound. Brings it up the floor for the centre of excellence. Takes it, drives against Fox, gets inside the paint, puts it up. Comes down, gets his own rebound, puts it up for two. They need more of that from Bannon.
Yeah, they do. That's their first points for the quarter too.
Trav, you mentioned that he went quiet towards the back end. He had 13 points pretty early on in the second. And 2 points takes in the 15 for the game. This is Fox to Short. Akuth for three. Well, not normally the man's go. It is right now, and the crowd love it. Deng Akuth.
Shot that with confidence, though.
Giddy. Lee. Coonan. Coonan, the former Ballarat man, puts it up. Fox gets the rebound. Back across to Short. Brings up the right wing. The Melbourne United player across to Fox. Out wide, Evans Jr. Do it again, Akuth. Have another ping. Short. Up. Fox. Whistle. Basket doesn't count. Foul called. And again, some foul trouble for the centre of excellence in the third quarter. Evans finds Short. Drives around Armstrong. Short, cut out pass out wide. Kawani off the glass for two. Armstrong up the floor to Bannon. Giddy. Giddy drives out wide. Bannon kicks across. Ball up. Armstrong for three. It's good.
Much needed bucket there. A great extra pass by Bannon then.
Great assist. Fox up the floor. Kawani, Akuth, and now Evans. It's a block there by Akuth. Loses the ball. Fox comes up to Armstrong. Flicks it across to Giddy. Giddy out wide. Armstrong thought about a second crack at a three. Gets back. Lee from very deep. Lee. Way downtown. Can't get it to go. The Miners come up with a basketball. Ball game very much on the term of the Miners at the moment. Fox puts a little floater up at Kuth. Dang it, Kuth. Bannon to Coonan. Armstrong. Out wide. Giddy steps around Fox, around Akuth, draws the contact. Foul goes against Akuth. Nice work by Giddy. Slid inside the paint nicely. Singh finds himself back with floor time. Coonan takes a spell. Wigness also comes on, so too Clark, as Lee and Armstrong take a spell. The changes thick and fast from the centre of excellence. Giddy. Lands the first. Doesn't get the second to go.
That's the first free throws they've taken since the first quarter.
Wow. Nice stat there. Travis Hewish. Nicely done. Kiwani.
Goaltending.
It'll be a centre of excellence ball.
Can't tap the backboard while the ball's up there.
Wigness drives it up the floor. Giddy. Wigness, first time we've seen him in the third. Out wide to Bannon, taken away by Fox. And foul called.
A little bit of showtime for everybody by Fox there.
They got a little bit of pizzazz about them, the Miners. Looks like we're going to see a change off the bench. Checking into the game is Ross Waitman. Fox is going to take a spell as we speak, Josh Fox. Giddy inside the paint, fadeaway jumper, no good. Bannon, last touch. Wow, off Evans Jr. Well, Bannon might have got it. It'll be a centre of excellence ball again. Inbound ball. Go the way of Wigness. Need some buckets here, the centre of excellence. Now, Bannon for three. He's been hot from there tonight. Doesn't, but does get the foul. We'll go to the line. Foul against Evans Jr. It's his first personal tonight, Trav.
Yeah, nice little back screen there by Giddy as a deflective screen to open up Bannon there for that late clock three. Interesting to know that just last possession was their first two free throws, and now they're going for another three.
Bannon gets the first. Putting together a nice game, this kid.
Yeah, he looks good. Looks like a really bright future.
Both to go. So calm too, knows when to take the right shots. His game sense out there on the floor is phenomenal. For a man his age playing against the best side. Both go. Both go. All three in the end. The triple there.
It gives him 17 for the game. Sorry, 18.
Waitman back out to Evans Jr. Now Kiwani, Akuth. Akuth against Singh, steps around, Akuth puts the fadeaway up. Doesn't come down, Evans Jr. there. Well, it'll come back, centre of excellence, ball off Evans Jr. Also hunting around underneath there was Wigness. Bannon to have the ball. 3 rebounds and an assist as well for Bannon tonight. He's been everywhere. Wigness drives hard on the left off the glass. Nice move. Great finish. Another couple of points brings the margin back to 14 in favour of the Miners. Short with the ball. Just remaining in touch here at the moment. Centre of excellence, Akuth. As the ball inside the paint, fades away, puts the shot up, comes down, Giddy takes it and drives around Waitman. Giddy feeds across to Wigness. You feel a bit of momentum here, Trav, going the way of the centre of excellence. They're staying in touch with it. Wigness, cut out pass out wide, gives to Clark. Guarded heavily by Waitman, inside to Bannon. Can't give that man room tonight. Last touch off Kiwani. It'll be a centre of excellence ball, Giddy to take it.
Just a little too unselfish by the centre of excellence boys. Bannon could have just caught that, pivoted, had a layup. Really good off-ball movement.
Bannon puts up ambitious shot with only a couple left on the shot clock. Comes off, and Wigness very clever to throw off Josh Fox's leg to get the ball back. It's about to fall out of bounds. Bannon, Giddy. 14 points the margin, centre of excellence clinging on here at the Minor Dome. Around Kiwani. How good was that from Giddy?
He's been good this quarter.
Draws the contact.
Very confident in his ability to get to the rim. It's his third time this quarter.
They're hanging on, Trav. They're just hanging in there enough.
Yeah, just keeping their nose in it. Within a sniff. They've only had 2 turnovers. That's really helped them this quarter. And obviously getting to the line now for their 6th time for the quarter. So it's really helping.
Well, a couple of buckets, the margin back to 11. 3:09 remaining. How can they finish the term? Can they remain close enough? Probably under 10 points. Give themselves a reasonable shot of it in the last, you'd think. And as the crowd puts their hands together, it'll be a foul called. It'll be a Miners ball. Kiwani to take it. And we have a change here. Waitman checking out. And the change over sees Tristan Fisher check in. Kiwani to Fisher. Guarded by Clark, feeds to Akuth. He's short, guarded by Lee. Gets a screen by Akuth. Short puts it up for 2. Nothing but net. Wigness drives hard to the left of Short. Short guards him well, but.
Great defender, Shorty. I gotta stop calling him by nickname, Steve. Sam Short.
Dang it. Feeds back across to Wigness. Wigness for 3 from downtown. It's good. The visitors won't go away.
Just shooting that with confidence. Just nice little hand down, man down. Takes that shot.
Short. Fox open for 3. Josh Fox doesn't get it to go. Comes down. Clark takes the rebound for the centre of excellence. Feeds to Wigness, who wants to get on his bike again. Very quick. Lee back to Wigness. Put up a nice 3 before. Into Singh. Principal Singh. Inside, little hook shot's good.
Oh, that baby hook is nice.
Oh.
Don't see that very often.
Nice play there by Singh. 5-0 run here to the centre of excellence from downtown. Fisher puts it up. Singh taps it. Wigness takes the ball. Has to flick it back. It'll turn out okay. Finds its way to Lee. Back to Wigness. Momentum with the centre of excellence. They trail by 8. Long-range shot for 3. Too ambitious. It's an air ball, and it goes out.
Yeah, coach won't be happy with that. Yeah, got all the momentum, and you take a bad shot.
I think he knew the moment it left his hand too. It was well short. But that's okay. They've worked their way back into the game. Full credit to the centre of excellence. They will not go away. 8 points the margin. Ballarat with the ball. Fox inside the paint. Fox puts it up. Misses. Rebound to Wigness. Centre of excellence, another crack at it. Clark with the ball. We have 1 minute remaining in the third. Clark outside 3-point range. Looks to take on Kiwani. Flicks it out back wide. This is Wigness. Drives on the left. Wigness steps inside. Back out to Singh. Singh puts up the jumper. 2 points. Principal Singh. making impact in the third.
Big fella with a nice fadeaway there.
All of a sudden, questions asked. 7-0 run to the centre of excellence. Akuth gives to Fisher. Now Fox and Kawani. Kawani steps inside and called for a travel.
Yeah, this run's been on the back of some really nice defense, keeping them out of the paint, forcing them to take threes.
It's a remarkable turnaround in the game. They've given themselves a shot. They trail by 6, 15 seconds on the clock. It's running alongside the shot clock. So Wigness in the centre of excellence, you'd fancy going to tick this down and have the last shot of the turn. Wigness wants a screen by Dengett. Takes it on the left, swings back inside the paint, puts it up off it, tries to tip it in there, Singh. Last touch off the Miners, it won't matter. It is three-quarter time. The Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence, with a 7-0 run late, have given themselves a shot in the last. It is 59-53. The home team, the Ballarat Miners, will take in a slender 6-point lead heading to the last. Trav, let's talk us through some of those stats in that term.
Yeah, so Basketball Australia did a really good job protecting the field in that quarter. Only 2 turnovers for the quarter, and they've also clawed the rebound count back. They were down by 13 rebounds at halftime. It's now 33-26. That's been a really key to their matchup, to this matchup. Also getting to the line, they're 9 for 10 from the line, so they went to the line 5 times that quarter. So that's a big change in their play. Bannon's got 18 now, scoring leader with Jeremy Evans, which is it's only scored the 2 points from those free throws from that tech foul at the start of the quarter. So he went quiet. Kawani's got 15 and Akuth's got 11. For the rebounding side, you got Wigness, a little guard, has 6 rebounds, leading the centre of excellence, and you got Fox leading with 7. And then assist-wise, Jeremy Evans with 4, and Wigness has also got 2. Good quarter by Wigness there.
Just late in that game, what was it particularly that you've seen, particularly the one thing you can pinpoint in that last 2 minutes or last even 3 minutes, that's seen centre of excellence get on top?
Their ability to stop the Miners from getting into the paint and getting easy buckets, and then rebounding, and using that rebound to push the ball up the floor, which stops the Miners getting back, the Ballarat Miners from being able to be set for their defense, which has really helped them be able to attack the paint. So it's more than 1 point there, Steve, but it's really where it's come down from.
All right, well, can they keep it going? That has to be the question in the last. They're taking it right up to the top side in this competition, the Ballarat Miners, on their home floor as well tonight. 1 from 10 from three-point line for the Miners tonight. As you've just pointed out to me, Trav, not something that would normally be accustomed to. They have got inside that paint, but when they've taken the shots, they definitely haven't been on range tonight.
And expecting them to shoot a little bit more than 10 too.
True. What's centre of excellence? 19 they've put up, so for 6, and 3 of those have gone to Bannon as well, who's been outstanding, like you said, 18 points alongside Jerry Evans Jr. Players are coming back out on the court for this final quarter. I think the margin got out to as much as 18, might have even been 20 at one point. So from halfway, the Miners will start with the ball. And it's in the possession of Evans Jr. to Fox. Home team short, the captain has it. Alongside Lee guarding him, puts up the little hook, comes down, Akuth attacks it, gets the rebound, just fumbles it. It'll be a centre of excellence ball, well guarded there by Dengett. First bucket, if it goes away to the centre of excellence, might be able to trigger them, give them the confidence in this final term. Now, Wigness drives. I've liked his game. Well, just couldn't get over the top of Evans Jr. Trying to find Clark. Back across to Kawani. Brendan Joyce has come to life on the sidelines. Akuth across to Evans Jr. Fox. Short for 3. Off the rim, doesn't. Lee taps it down. Dengett takes it quickly up the floor. It's a 3-on-1. Tries, no, just goes himself for the layup for 2. Pops it in. First points of the final quarter go the way of the visitors.
One of my favourite things, Steve, seeing a big fella go coast to coast.
We've just seen it there. Nicely done, Evans Jr. for 3, and it continues. They've missed again. A couple from there to start the last. Comes up the floor. This is Wigness with the ball for the centre of excellence. They managed to get a few stops. Clark drives on the left, out wide. Little loose pass, but it's okay. Wigness gets it back. Short almost stole it away. Wigness drives hard to the bucket. Back to Singh, almost fumbled it. Tries to feed across, comes down on the ground and back across. Shot clock beats the centre of excellence. It'll be a Ballarat ball.
Again, just Wigness just being a little unselfish on the drive there. I guess that's what happens when you've got a 7-footer staring at you.
So Bannon checks into the game. As Singh takes the seat, he was so good in the third term too. Short just hands across to Evans Jr. back to Kiwani. Stay with us. We've got a great finish coming up. 4 points to lead to the home side. Undefeated side of the comp at the moment. Short puts it up for 2. No good. Comes down. Rebound Kiwani. Stolen away. Wigness. This man's been big in the second half. Drives up the floor. Outside. Clark's open. Thinks about it. Bannon for 3. He's been hot all night. He's hot again. Bannon puts it in. A 1-point ball game. Timeout called. How big has Bannon been tonight?
Oh, he's been enormous. He's leading the game with 21 now. That's 5 threes for the game too. So been huge.
Wow.
All on the back of defense, Steve. It's all on the back of defense. Keeping them out of the paint, forcing them to take mid-range or threes, getting those long rebounds, and then the ball in Wigness' hand going coast to coast. He's too hard to stop.
A 12-0 run to get them back within a point in this contest. They were out of the game with around 4 or 5 minutes to go in the third. Well down, and the margin kept looking like it was going to increase by Ballarat, but the centre of excellence have fought their way back, stayed within about that 12 or 14-point margin, and then counter-attack late, and have started so impressively in this last term. It's like a number of the Ballarat boys have gone cold. They've pulled up that trigger for 3 to early on to start this final quarter. Probably something a little different on what they've done for most of the game. Like you keep saying, they've controlled the paint, they've got in the lane and put the ball up, but to start this last, they've taken a few outside shots.
Yeah. 2 rush threes, 1 by Fox. And that shorty mid-range Jay when he could have done a nice dish off down a Deng with that switch.
Centre of excellence right in this game too. The energy coming off their bench is electric at the moment here at the Minor Dome. Crowd a little stunned. Third period, they're on their feet. The excitement machine that is their home team. But then they've gone a little cold. Kiwani with the ball. Fox feeds to Evans Jr. Gets to the paint against Clark and called for the foul, the offensive foul. Everything going the way of the visitors.
Yeah, Jerry Evans really just telegraphing that he wanted to go left there to his strong left, and Hunter Clark just defended that really well. Great understanding of the scout.
Galvanise this group right now, these youngsters. And again, that rotation of the bench, they'll keep coming. They will keep running out this game, we know that. Wigness, this is the man that's impressed me. He has brought all sorts of energy to the table so far in this term and in the match.
Yeah, he's leading the game with rebounds, Steve, with 8.
Man of his stature, bit of a surprise. Wigness for 2, puts it up for the lead, it's in! Centre of excellence lead the ball game by 1, 60-59. 7:06 remain in the contest.
That's 7 points for Wigness now.
Akuth with the ball. Evans Jr. goes to ground, flicks it out. Kiwani takes it alongside Wigness for company. Kiwani drives around to the right, puts it up. Again, misses a 3, comes down. Evans Jr. pops it up. He can't get it to go. Back rebound with Wigness. Centre of excellence again. Wigness drives up the floor, takes on short, gets inside the paint, puts it up, doesn't go. Bannon is there. Makes it count and puts it in off the glass.
And Wigness with a head of steam going coast to coast. He's almost unstoppable.
Centre of Excellence now up by 3 and on a 16-0 run. A 16-0 run against the Ballarat Miners.
Yeah, Coach Joyce wouldn't be happy with that. Only 2 guys getting back. That's why Bannon was able to get that O board.
Fox passes back into short. And the Miners, for one of the few times this year, being asked some serious questions on their home floor. Fox. Out called. Doesn't count the points.
Yeah, Wigness being a little bit scared of defending the post there on Kawani.
So Evans to have the ball from the sideline with 6:19 remaining in the contest. Passes back to Short. 59-62. Short thinks about the 3. Back to Evans Jr. Can this one go? It doesn't. Bannon comes down with a rebound. Drives it up the floor. Wants to move quickly too. Takes it hard. Outside 3. Wants to pass. Feeds back to Lee.
1 for 13 from the 3-point line. That's just the story of their second half.
Giddy. Back to Bannon from deep. Surely not. He does. NBL1 YouTube action on everywhere in Canberra right now. The visitors putting on a show. 19-0 run. Kawani back to Fox inside. A Kuth stops a run with 2. And here comes the home crowd to life again.
First score since the 3-minute mark of the third quarter.
Wigness back to Clark. The match of the season on our hands right now. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Wigness against Evans. Drives in. Off the glass. Doesn't go. Akuth with a rebound. A little ambitious by Wigness. Kawani back across. Fox! .505 remain. Back to a 2-point game. Stay with us wherever you're listening. We're going to the wire. Wigness with the ball. Giddy made a few good moves, doesn't get that to go. Draws the contact butt, and that kid has made a couple of nice moves inside tonight.
Very, very strong. Got a great throwdown dribble there. Great throwdown dribble. Can get him to the ring and no worries.
Missing a couple of quality players tonight as well. Alex Sturkis, Isaiah Lee.
Interesting to see the centre of excellence going with small ball, going real small, compared to the lineup for the Miners, which have kept the same 5 since the 3-quarter time.
Giddy puts the first in, makes the second count. Crowd doesn't put him off. And we've got Armstrong checking back into the game for Wigness. 63-67, 4 points the lead to the centre of excellence, 4:48 remaining.
He'd be gassed. He's had a good half.
Short beyond halfway. Evans Jr. drives against Clark. Evans under the post out wide. Short for 3. The crowd can't come to their feet just yet. Fox back to Short. And they continue to miss from 3. 1 from 14 tonight. Short takes it inside, back out. Their 15th shot of the night, and only the second time they've landed it, but what a time to make it for Evans. Centre of excellence by 1. 4:12 remain in the match. Armstrong with the ball. Drives out wide for Giddy. Giddy drives to the right, puts it up, knocked away. Akuth comes back down to Armstrong, taken short, flicks it out to Evans, and up he goes. Party time. Ballarat lead again by a point. Have a listen to the crowd. They're up and about. Centre of excellence with the ball. Bannon back to Giddy. Bannon, you'd back that man just about from anywhere tonight. Drives inside, draws the contact. And gets fouled. Bannon, what about his game tonight? 26 points if you don't mind, Trav.
Yeah, leading the game. It's just been phenomenal. Find a contract and sign him up somewhere.
Is that Did you say 5 threes before he's landed?
Yes. Yep. 5 threes.
5 threes tonight. And now
She's at
gone
75%.
3:31 remain in the game. Josh Bannon steps to the line. Josh Bannon squares the game. Nothing but net. 68 apiece. For the lead once more. It's good. And the visitors take the lead by 1. Short goes up the floor to Fox. Evans Jr. against Clark. Flicks it straight into Giddy. Goes off his hand and out. From the baseline, it'll be the Miners' ball. 3:22 in the game remain. Evans, long range 3.
2 in a row from 3 for Evans.
Well, considering their shooting, it takes guts to pull the trigger like that. That's a man well aware of his capabilities. Armstrong, fouled by Short.
Just a little bit too eager there by Shorty with the reach. Didn't really need to do that.
Now that's the 4th team foul against Ballarat. So they're getting into bonus trouble. Only one against Centre of Excellence. So that's something to take note of. It could have an effect.
Yeah, especially with the way they've been able to get in the paint this second half. It's really be interesting to see how that works.
Bannon, they want to heavily guard him. Giddy, travel called on Giddy. 71-69, the home team lead, 3:04 remaining. And the Miners to get the ball back. Hoping to make it 2 from 2 after their women were successful earlier tonight. Three from 16 from 3-point range, including their last 2 for the Miners. 8 from 21 at 38% for the Centre of Excellence. Just for those playing at home, it's 19% for the Miners. Fox back to Short. Travis Hewish and Steve Murphy in commentary. Hopefully you've enjoyed the game as much as we have. As the Miners toss the ball out, Centre of Excellence will get it back.
It was a really nice cross screen there and get Evans open there. He was just a poor pass.
Even the best aren't immune to mistakes. Giddy. Lee offers a screen. Giddy hands off across to Armstrong. Armstrong heavily guarded. Back to Giddy, steps inside the paint, gives back. Bannon looks for 2 and puts it in. Oh,
that's 30.
That kid's got class. Absolute class written all over him is that Bannon. Another 2 points. 71 apiece, under 2.5 to play. Kiwani, big block by Giddy, taken away by Bannon. Giddy and Bannon, a couple of big blocks. At the opposite end of the floor, Bannon again puts it up, a little hook and 2 more points.
Find that man a contract and sign him up now. He is special.
2:20 remain in the game as we go to a timeout. Bannon takes his score to 30. Give us some of the leaders in this game, please, Trav.
Yeah, that's actually 32 for Bannon.
32?
Yep, Evans has come up big with 8 this quarter. He's got 26. Wigness with 9 rebounds leading the game, and Evans Jr.'s also got 4 assists.
That would be 14 points in this quarter for Bannon, I think. I reckon he was on 18.
At three-quarter time.
Three-quarter time.
Yes,
14 points in the last. And we've still got 2 minutes to play.
Had 13 at half.
Wow. Wow. It is some sort of game by that man. He's playing out of his skin.
It's just all on the back of defense, though. All on the back of defense. Forcing the Miners to take shots, get them out of the paint, bodying up in the paint, saying, this is my house, I'm not going to let you get an easy shot up here, getting some good boards, and then just running.
Game sense and temperament, things that you can't really teach. They've got it in spades, the youngsters, because they've been challenged so many times, even with this crowd coming, momentum swinging back to Ballarat, getting in front by 4 points earlier on, and they've just responded again, the Centre of Excellence, every time at the other end of the floor.
Just young fellas with lots of extremely good talent, and when they put it together, they're very hard to stop, and if they can do it for a full game, you're going to find it hard to stop them all game.
Well, can they keep it going for another 2 minutes and 11 seconds? Ballarat trailing by 2. They'll have the ball, inbound ball from the other end. Fox will palm across to Short, and he'll bring it up court. Stay with us on NBL1 action. It's going to be a classic finish here. Kiwani back across to Fox. Here's Evans. Short. Short against Wigness.
A lot of on-ball screens, trying to get him in the paint.
Goes for 2, Short, misses. Bannon comes up with it now. Centre of excellence. A bucket here would be huge. Really, really big. Wigness has the ball. Gives to Giddy. Lee alongside for company. Giddy back to Wigness. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 1:33 game clock. Wigness spoots around, out wide. Lee for 3, misses. Boy, would that be a big bucket. Fox comes up with it, hands across. That might have been the moment in the game right there. Short to Fox, back to Akuth. Here's to Evans Jr. He's been the hot hand in the last, and he puts in another 2 to square it up, 73 apiece. 1:14 remaining in the game.
Surprised they're not going through him a little bit more offensively. That's getting him off the back of screens and a bit of ball movement.
He's the man, isn't he? Stepped up in the last.
I'll just be fine of him.
Up to 28. Wigness throws it out, misses Bannon. A Miners ball with 55 seconds left in the contest. Now remember again, Ballarat, another foul against them, and they're going to go to the line, the centre of excellence. So still could play a very big part in this game. Only the one team foul in this quarter against the centre of excellence. Short has the ball, gets the screen, back out wide to Fox, across to Evans. Looking for the lead here, Ballarat has the ball. 38 seconds remain in the contest. The Fox tapped away by Lee, flicked it back. Fox gets it back, 2 second shot clock. Evans Jr. puts the shot up, misses. Comes back down, Lee gets the rebound, hands across to Wigness.
You're only finding Jeremy Evans with 10 seconds left on the shot clock to go and do something.
20 seconds remain in the game.
Last play of the game.
Yep, there is 13 seconds shot clock, 15 seconds in the game. Back Wigness, almost lost it, controlled, needs to hold the ball. We could have overtime. Giddy puts it up for 3, just misses, comes down to Fox. Time's running out. Evans Jr., time runs out. It won't count, I don't think. We're going to overtime at the Minor Dome, 73 apiece. Wow.
What a second half by the centre of excellence.
We have seen everything tonight. Unbelievable ball game here at the Minor Dome. 73 apiece. Centre of excellence had a chance to win the game, just missing at the end. And now we've got overtime. What more could possibly happen here tonight? We've just awaiting for players as 73 apiece. Let's go through some of those scores. Evans Jr. with 28, Bannon with 32 for the centre of excellence. Rebounds, well, Fox and Wigness with 9 each, both having outstanding games, and Evans Jr. with 4 assists and 3 assists to Giddy so far in the game. Quite incredible. Evans Jr. has put up 10 points in the last to keep his side in it late. Bannon has pulled 14 points out of the box. I want to say almost from nowhere, Trav, from nowhere. And we've got a 73 each ball game.
Yeah, fantastic effort. I'd be getting the ball in at Jeremy Evans' hands earlier than 10 seconds left on the clock. Let him play. You can see clearly the centre of excellence want to play through Wigness to make him play. They're trying to get to the rim, trying to get the Miners to collapse the key and see if we can find Bannon, the likes of Giddy, who's very good off the drive. He's been trying to find him as well.
Well, as I jumped in the car this morning and made the 4-hour trek up from Albury, if someone had told me we're going to see overtime in the game, I wouldn't have believed it based on what I'd seen from the Ballarat side. But I'd also seen the Centre of Excellence boys earlier this year, and they impressed me, like I keep saying, with their temperament, just their ability to hang tough in games, their ability to make shots at key moments. And they've been able to do that tonight. They were down and out in this game during the third. And it's stuff that you can't teach. You cannot teach players of any level of any sport. You can't, certain things you can't teach them. They've got to be inbred and be able to do it to play at an elite level. And there's so many kids that have it in spade on this Centre of Excellence team. They're doing Canberra proud at the moment. And we still have overtime to come. So who knows how this one, how the next 5 minutes is going to play out, Trav?
Yes, yes. A notable aspect of the game is that the Miners, as deep as we told them, haven't caught a sub since very, late in the third quarter.
Significant, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's interesting. And that's really the tail of the game that Centre of Excellence is hoping in a way that helps them because of their such rotation policy. They might be able to outrun Ballarat. But it's still, even from here at tied up, it's a tough task against the #1 side in the winter competition in this country. Wigness drives to the left, puts it up, gets it off the rim, and the Miners get the ball back with Fox. So they get the chance now with their first possession to take the lead in the last. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. NBL1 action. Match of the season brewing here at the Miner Dome. Fox across to Kiwani. Back to Fox. Steps around against Giddy inside the paint, puts it up, no good, down to Bannon. And you'd be wanting to pay some close attention if you're the home side to Bannon in this overtime period, the way that man is shot tonight.
Yeah, good to see them try and get us something in the paint. Just need to get it to Evans Jr.
Lee, Giddy. Love this man's transition from outside against Fox, and
oh, he's got a flop. Tech foul for the flop. I agree with that.
Wow.
I agree with that, Steve. It was definitely a flop.
Well, that's interesting because when Giddy did it, he sort of stopped for a moment, like he was expecting a call and nothing come a little later. So the crowd displeased. I'm sure you can pick that up through our microphones here at the Miner Dome. As Brennan Joyce has a chat with the referee.
Yeah, we don't have the beneficiary of a replay, but I'm pretty happy with that call.
So Fox just discussing it over with the referee, but we all know that decision won't change. So that means stepping to the line now is Hunjung Lee. Fox is going to find his way to the bench. He's got 4 personals against his name. So in fact, he's got 4 personals at the moment.
That's surprising. They've brought on Fisher.
Hunjung Lee gets in. So a couple of twists in the tail here for this game. Hunjung Lee for a 2-point lead. It's good. And now they'll get the ball back as well, the Centre of Excellence.
Interested to know, interested to find out the thought pattern there for Joyce to call that sub.
Now Wigness into Bannon, heavily guarded by Evans, across to Wigness. Wigness flicks it out wide, Hunjung steps around for 3, big bucket, this would be, misses short, comes up with a rebound. Evans just nicely shielded Bannon away from any chance of getting the offensive rebound into a Kuth. A smaller man would have had no chance. Evans Jr. around Hunjung Lee, off the glass, draws the contact, will go to the line for 2 to square it up once more.
Finally getting the ball, and he's getting some point opportunities. Get Evans Jr. the ball.
He was a hot man, isn't he?
Oh, he's just hard to defend because he can shoot the pill from long, but he's got a nice drive and he's got a post game. He's just hard to defend.
Well, coming into tonight, Jerry Evans Jr. averaged 20 points, and he sat number 10 in the league for it. And now, Jerry Evans Jr. has 29 so far for the game. Lee comes up with a rebound. The centre of excellence lead by a point, 3:34 left in the contest. Wigness brings it up the floor. Now steps around. Outside. Wigness puts up a three, a high shot off the backboard, comes down. Kawani flicks it out to Short, drives it up, back across. Inside is Fisher for two, misses. Bannon comes up with a rebound.
I'd like to see Wigness stop shooting that three. I know he made one in the last quarter there, but get to what you've been doing really well and getting to the rim.
Giddy gives to Clark, back to Wigness. Back to Clark. Well, no hesitation for three. Put it up. Akuth brings it down. Both sides now struggling to finish underneath the bucket.
Just settling for threes at the moment.
Who can increase their scoring percentage here and make it count? Kawani outside to Evans Jr. Evans drives against Clark. Called for the offensive foul.
The armbar lifting up there, and he sold it. Nice acting job, though.
2:37 left in the game. 74-75. And the centre of excellence defensively again. It's what's got them back in the game, you keep saying, Trey. It's almost like expecting a little mini run from Ballarat here of 5, 6, 7, 8 points, but it's just not coming because of the defensive pressure that is being put on at the moment by this centre of excellence side. Bannon handed off to Armstrong, back to Bannon, back to Armstrong. Across to Lee, who started so well, back to Bannon. You wouldn't write him off from anywhere, steps inside, puts it up to the glass, doesn't get it to go. Goes for the rebound, no, called for the foul against Bannon. Tried to be aggressive, went against him. Centre of excellence have missed a couple of opportunities here just to really put some scoreboard pressure on and force Ballarat to do something exceptional.
Yeah, very makeable layup, that one by Bannon. Not sure about that foul, though. Bannon was just, I think, punished for being a bit stronger than Deng.
Almost 3 minutes into this overtime period. And 1 point to Ballarat and only the 2 free throws for centre of excellence. Scoring has dried up for both sides. Evans across to Fox, back on the floor. He's got 4 personals. Out to Evans, guarded by Armstrong. Evans steps in, puts it up. 2 shots, foul called. Evans will go to the line.
It's hard to stop when he's on that left-hand side.
7 steals, 4 assists, 8 rebounds, 29 points tonight. Field goal percentage 52, impressive. Misses the first. Scoring tough late in the game, 1:58 remain. Still only the 1 point in this period. It was to this man. Make that 2, we're squared up 75 apiece. We can't have it set up any better for the final chapter of the match. Bannon up in the air, across, Short taps it back. Armstrong will come up with it. Drives against Short, flicks it around the back. Armstrong against Short, goes left, goes right, back to left, puts up an ambitious shot down to Fox, well guarded by Short. Yeah, very good defensive work.
Wonderful defense.
Short across to Evans, back to Fox, back around to Kawani. To Short. Gets the screen, Short puts up a 2, it's good, and draws the foul as well. Big play, that one. A huge play by Sam Short, the captain. Scoreboard hasn't changed yet, but I definitely understand that it was 2 points. It has been counted, yes. So a 3-point play for Sam Short coming up right here. Misses. Wow, a big miss. Lee hands it back across to Wigness. So the centre of excellence with the ball now. Can they land a bucket? Only got 2 points of their own, and it was through 2-3 throws. Well, almost turnover, and Lee.
And there's those foul trouble.
Hyperextended his knee by the looks of it. And this is the bonus side of it, so the centre of excellence will go to the line. Now, Lee was the man that shot the couple to start it. He was so cool and calm. Can he do it right now when the pressure's on? 1:04 left in the game, potentially. Potentially the game. Knocks the first one down.
Nice stroke. Very confident.
Oh. Lee again. 2 from 2. There is a man with ice running through his veins. Cool as a cucumber. 1 minute to go. Could we see more overtime in this game? Evans to Fisher. Back on the court. He's short. Drives inside. Back out to Fisher. Around. Evans for 3. Misses. Down to Lee. Comes up centre of excellence. 45 seconds in the ball game.
Clark.
Scores tied up 77 apiece.
Clark got a hand to that too. Great closeout on that.
Wigness, can centre of excellence score? That's the question. Puts up the shot. It's good. It's good. Centre of excellence lead by 2. 31 seconds left in the game. 79-77. Short with the ball. Centre of excellence will get it back. Kiwani with it now. Looks to feed across. Ballarat unbeaten so far this season. Evans with it. Drives around Clark inside the paint. Puts it up. Misses a shot. Akuth stolen away by Lee. Draws some contact. Not quite. Has it now. Now he's fouled. A big moment coming up. 9 seconds left on the clock. Centre of excellence lead by 2 and will go to the line.
4 seconds off that clock. Poor basketball IQ there by the Miners. Needed to foul that straight away.
Oh. And how ironic. What has got them back from the brink of extinction in this game is what made clinch it for them at the end. A stop, draw the foul, and now Lee with 2 of the biggest shots of this season right now. What's their percentage from free throw tonight, Trav?
At the moment, it's 95%, 18 for 19.
Incredible. This for a 4-point lead, he misses. With 9 seconds left, the door is still ajar for Ballarat. They needed 3 to tie the game for another overtime. Short has the ball, puts the shot up from long range, misses. The centre of excellence have caused the upset of the season and knocked off the undefeated top side Ballarat at the Minor Dome. Trav, what a match that was.
Wonderful game by the centre of excellence. I said it earlier. Just so much talent, and if they can keep it on the floor and keep it going, you're going to be finding it really hard to stop.
Absolutely incredible. We went to overtime, tied 73 apiece. We didn't know which way it was going to go, but the centre of excellence with their nose in front at the right time to get the victory. Trav, talk us through some of the stats to end the game.
Yeah, so we've got the Ballarat Miners 26 for 71 from the field goal at 37%. That really dipped in the second half and come overtime. 3 for 19 is the story from three-point line. 3 for 19 is terrible. 41% for Basketball Australia. They had 27 for 66. They were 8 for 26 at 31% from the three-point line. But the key stat there was they had 5 free throws at halftime. They finished 18 for 20 at 90%. They had 12 turnovers, the Basketball Australia at halftime. They only finished the game with 18 there, and there it was. The rebound count went 48 to 43 in the Miners' way. Leading the game with all points is Bannon with 32. To me, my player of the game, Steve. He had 9 boards as well. And he had 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Wigness' energy in that second half come overtime was enormous. He had finished with 11, had 9 rebounds in leading the way with Bannon, and he had 2 assists. But his stats don't prove how good he was in the game, I think.
Well, Well summarised there, Trav. Trav Hewish with Steve Murphy in commentary tonight. Hey, great to have your company tonight on NBL1 action. I'm sure the Ballarat fans can look forward to listening to you right throughout the rest of the season. It's a loss tonight, but I have no doubt your boys will bounce back bigger and stronger.
Yeah, you would expect it. I'd expect Joyce to go and have a look at the tape and find out exactly what went wrong there. It was pretty easy to tell. It was too much perimeter game and too much outside of the paint, and that was the problem.
Trav, great job from you. Enjoy the rest of the season, and good luck to the Ballarat boys. We might meet again if the Bandits and Ballarat meet a bit later on in the season.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks for the opportunity to sit next to you and learn off you for today, and yeah, good luck for the rest of the year.
Exciting stuff from Travis Hewish and Steve Murphy, NBL1. Thanks for your company tonight. It was a remarkable night here at the Minor Dome. It was the Ballarat Miners 77 upset by the Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence 80.